How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody on this Tuesday? I'm gonna wait for a few people to hop on. When you hop on, if you can let me know you're here and give me a wave or a hello or something. If you see the live red button at the top left, or yes, left corner, you are watching the live video. If you don't see that red live button, you are watching the replay. So if you are watching the replay, which most people will be watching the replay, if you can just comment replay so I know that you watched my video, that'd be great. I am going to invite some friends here. So if you hold on tight just 1 minute. So what's everybody up to tonight? Anything good? I am actually excited to talk about this video, or to talk about the subject that I have ready. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Okay. So, so when you hop on, if you can, just let me know you're here. And like I said, just give me a hi or thumbs up or whatever. I appreciate it if you like my video. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Georgiana Evans, and I am in the health, wealth, and happiness industry. And today we are going to talk about happiness. What I do is I do personal development coaching, I do sales coaching, and also health, wellness, and happiness. I'm a network marketer, and I work for a fabulous company. Hi, Marissa. I work for a fabulous company, and that's where I do my network marketing. But my background is sales, so I've come from the sales industry. So, you know, I've been in sales for many, many years, and network marketing is something that I just got into recently, last year, and you know, I really like it. So when you hop on, if you can let me know you're here and just give me a hi or a thumbs up or a wave or something. And if you like my video, if you can give me a like, always appreciate that. So let me see, I have Marissa, and I invited some other people, but you know what? Hey, Lisa. Hey, thank you for coming on. My voice is dry. So what we're going to talk about today is why choose happiness, okay? You know, it takes a lot. It takes, everybody wants to be happy, first of all, right? Everybody wants to be happy, but where do you find happiness? Hi. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Michael. So where do we find happiness at? Well, find happiness in a lot of places, right? You find happiness in your family, your spouse, who you're with, your career. You find happiness in the foods you eat. You find happiness, you know, just overall happiness. You can find, you know, overall happiness. I guess you got to be happy within yourself, right? To get overall happiness. Everything around you has to be, you know, right in place. You know, everything has to be perfect in order for someone to be 100% happy, because not everybody is always happy. But we get to choose our happiness. And come back on, Lisa. So we choose our happiness, and we choose we choose our life because, you know, we choose things that make us happy. Again, back to happiness. But there are some cases where people, you know, choose things that don't really make them happy, and you know, they say they're happy, but they're not very happy. So then the question is why do people make choices that don't make them happy? Do they feel like they have to make those choices? Like, who doesn't want to make choices that make them happy? Such as, let's talk about that, such as the person we're with, like our spouse, our significant other, our career, it could be our friends, it could be, maybe a hobby, it could be anything that we do. So we have so much control over our happiness, over our life, that people just do not take advantage of it. They just don't. They just kind of go with the flow and let life happen to them. I'm the type of person, and this is the reason why I'm talking about this, because I've made a lot of decisions in my life that made me happy. No doubt. I'm like, if I'm not happy, then it's just such a miserable life to live. So I've always chose things in my life that make me happy. And when you look back at your life and you think of all the choices that you've made, good. You think of all the choices you made, and then you think, wow, back then, I thought I was happy back then. But you know what? I realized I really wasn't happy until you really, really, really found that place that you're supposed to be, that place that was destined for us, right? So, and I'm talking about this because, recently I have found, I had to really sit back and really think about, my life and where I'm at, and how I got there and where I'm going and everything. Not everybody agreed with the choices that I made in my life. But you know what? I wasn't living my life for other people. I was living my life for me. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They do not live their life for themselves. They live it to please other people. If somebody doesn't, if somebody makes a decision that maybe somebody important to them thinks it's a stupid decision, or thinks, oh, you're not going to go nowhere with that, or why are you doing that? Then they stop doing it, okay? And what are those? Those are the naysayers, right? So I've always been the type of person that has turned away from naysayers. Like, naysayers don't even faze me. Like, they can say anything they want to me. I don't care. I live my life for me, and that's it. Well, obviously my kids too, because everything that I have done in my life has been for my family. So I'm talking a lot. I need a drink, sorry. So as I'm reflecting back at my life and everything, and I'm thinking about all of the things that I've been through, and where I'm at, I just think back about if I didn't make certain choices in my life that, hi, Magdalia. Yeah, when you guys come on, let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what state you're coming from and everything. Well, I look back at my life, and like I said, the choices that I made, not everybody was really happy with it. But if I didn't make those choices, it wouldn't have led me to where I am today. Okay? If I would have listened to everybody about the right and the wrong and this and that, then I definitely would not be where I am. And I tell you, when I say New York City, yay! I've never been to New York. I bet it's cold there, right? Well, it's cold here in Maryland. New Hampshire, buried in snow. Ooh, I'm glad we don't have snow, Cheryl. But you know what? Right around March, Maryland normally gets some snow, so I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's coming. But, I can honestly say that my life is not perfect, and it's not perfect by any means at all, but I am very, very happy with where my life is. I don't make a lot of money, okay? I I'm not a millionaire, okay? You know, they say money, and if one of you said, when I asked that question, what makes you happy? If somebody said money, you know, I think money can make you happy. I think it can, but I'm talking about overall happiness. And so, you know, so we don't make a whole lot of money, but you know, we struggle just like anybody else. But if I did not have, if I didn't have the things that I have, such as, you know, I've got a great husband. You know, he's just a very loving man. He's a terrific husband. He's not perfect, but he's a very, very nice man and a great husband. I've got wonderful kids, okay? You know, again, they're not perfect, but you know what? Most of them have their head on straight. So I can't complain there. And you know, I have a nice home. Yes, I'm in my kitchen right now. I do have 2 offices, by the way, but I need to kind of get those in order and everything. Right now they're cluttered with stuff. So for right now, I'm doing my lives in my kitchen. But so you know, have a nice home. You know, so but it's not. Those are just things. You know, those are things. But what I'm talking about is the people we surround ourselves with. Okay, and the day-to-day people, the people that make us happy. That's where I feel like we can find our overall happiness is, you know, around the people that we surround ourselves with every day, the people that encourage us, the people that motivate us, the people that, you know, that make us want to be better people. Okay, so yeah, I mean, when I asked that question, you know, what makes you happy? There are a lot of things that people think that make them happy, but when they get to that point in their life, when they look back, they reflect back at their life. Hey, Beltsville, yeah, that's not too far from me. Oh, well, you know what? I'm in Maryland, so I don't know. Maybe we might have worked together before. I tell you, I've been around with work. My background is sales, so you know, with sales you kind of hop around, you kind of go where the money is. But anyways, so you know, when you reflect back, you know, and you say, oh, I thought I was happy then. I thought I was happy when I was there. But then when you really find your happiness, and you don't have a whole lot to show for, you know, you don't have all these great material things, but you're still very happy. That's what I'm talking about, that kind of happiness. Now, how can you find it? How can you get that kind of happiness? Well, I feel like everything that you do in your life, like in your day-to-day, okay, and the people that surround yourself with, that's what makes you happy, okay? Because the people you surround yourself with, they encourage you. Like I said, they encourage you, they motivate you, they make you want to be a better person. So what does that do for you? That makes you want to push harder. That makes you want to get further in life. That makes you want to go for all your dreams and your goals. And but that's not it. I mean, you gotta have something that you're working towards too. Because if you didn't have something that you're working towards, then you have really nothing to look forward to, okay? So that's what brings you happiness, because you're surrounded by great people, and then you have this wonderful goal that you're trying to target, okay? That you're trying to. It could be a dream. It could be you just want a vacation in an elaborate in Mexico or something. It could be whatever. But with me, where I'm at right now, my life is that, you know, I found me something that makes me realize that I have control over my future, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I have control over how much money I want to make. I have control over where I want to live. If I want to, you know, if I want to move away to a different state, and then a year later move again to a different state, you know, just keep on moving from here and there, you know, just because I want to, because that's what makes me happy. I can do that and still make the money that I am making, and still be surrounded by the people that I'm surrounded by, which is my family, because my family is what makes me the happiest. So what I want to talk about is with this happiness, with my health, wealth, and that's why in the beginning I said that I am in the health, wealth, and happiness industry. I really am in the health, wealth, and happiness industry. I'm not a pro at happiness. I'm not like some happiness guru or anything like that, but I can, just tell you from my own experience, and I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through hell and back, I will tell you that. I've really gotten very, very far in my life. I went from, my life has did a total 180, big time, or maybe a 360, maybe. No, I think it's 180. But anyways, and it didn't beat me, okay? It did not beat me. It didn't make me, and I really don't like to really reflect back on that, because if I reflect back on that, then that means it beat me and it made me. Because, when people go through things, they talk about it a lot, and maybe it's therapy for them, I don't know. But for me, I feel like if I talk about it, then I'm remembering it still, and I did let it beat me, but that's my past. So I don't really reflect on that. I reflect on my future, and that's what I go for. So I found me a wonderful company that I work for, and it has really brought so much happiness into my life. It's made me a different person. I've always wanted to be the type of person that made my own choices. When it came to my career, I've always wanted to have my own business, and I've always worked from home, because with my careers, I've always did sales. So I was fortunate enough to be able to work from home. So I'm very disciplined when it comes to that. And I work all the time, like I'm always working, but I'm always working not because I have to, but because I want to. And it makes, who says working makes me happy? Like, I work 10 or 15 hours a day and that's what makes me happy. Who says that? Like, who says working 15 hours a day makes them happy? Like, nobody. But I can honestly say that I am happy when I apply myself to my work, and when I do put in that many hours, because it doesn't feel like work to me. And when you can have something that doesn't feel like work to you, when you can make a career that feels like it's not work, that's like the American dream. That's like, it's kind of like you're making money just by playing or talking to your friends, and you're making money. You're making money just doing nothing. So, and like I said, when I reflect back in my life and I thought I was happy, I really wasn't. And I didn't find out until I was partnered up with this company, okay? And that's when I finally found out what real happiness is. Like, everything came together, like all the dots connected, basically, is what it was. Because I've always had my loving family and everything, but there was always still a part of me that wasn't. So that's that overall happiness. So what I do is I work for this company. And the reason why I love it so much is because I get to help people, okay? I get to help people be better. I get to help people be healthier. I get to help people, change their lives. And, who wouldn't want to do that? Like, who wouldn't want to help people go from being this sad, depressed person because nothing is helping them to, you being that person that was able to introduce them to something, and they're like just a totally different person. And that's what I do. I help people be happier. I help people be healthier. Because with the products that we sell, they are able to help people with some very big some medical issues. And weight loss, that's another one. So many people are unhappy because of the way they look, and they're overweight. So I'm able to do those things, and it's very fulfilling for me. I really like it. There are people that look at companies like direct selling companies, okay? They look at companies like that and they turn their head at them, okay, whenever an opportunity is approaching them. And they turn their head because they're like, oh, that's just another MLM company, or that's just another direct selling company, and you can't make no money off of that, and you can't go nowhere with that. It's just a scam. So yeah, those are your naysayers. So like I said, naysayers, they don't even faze me. They can keep on doing this, and they can do that in my ear, and I don't care. Like I said, I've always done what made me happy. So anyways, MLM companies. My company, the company that I work for, is a wonderful company. I'm going to tell you that. It is not an MLM company, okay? Because an MLM company, what they do is, and I have notes here, but I don't want to leave anything out. MLM companies, you have to recruit. You have to recruit, and you have to, thank you, Tysel. I hope I said your name right. You have to recruit in order to rank up, okay? And MLM companies, it's just focused on recruiting people and bringing people in the company, because the representatives, what they do is they make money off of the sign up. Like, let's say it's $200 to sign up or something. They're making their biggest commission off of recruiting people, okay? And then that's all they're focused on, is just recruiting. There's not even really a good product for them to even really sell. I mean that's with most MLM companies. I mean, there's a product, but it's not really product focused. As far as the money is concerned, the commission, because the commission is based on recruiting, and that's where they make their money. So we are nothing like that. The company I work for is nothing like that at all. As a matter of fact, it's on the opposite end of that. And we are a company. We're more direct selling, more affiliate based company. And the good thing about our company is that it is in the newer stages of development, okay? Because they just started marketing their business in early 2017. This company that I work for was put together, okay, by 3 founders of the 3 best direct selling companies in the world, okay? The 3 best direct selling companies in the world. The founders of those companies, okay, came together and developed this company. Now, what companies are they? Well, let's see. Has anybody ever heard of Avon? Avon. So the founder of Avon. Has anybody ever heard of Nu Skin? Yes, Nu Skin. And then also Herbalife. Okay, so we have Avon, Nu Skin, and Herbalife. All 3 of those companies, the founders of those 3 companies came together and developed the company that I work for. Now, Avon. Okay, you guys, do you know that Avon has been in business for over 130 years? Okay, over 130 years. They actually 133 years to be exact, okay? Somebody is doing something right with that company. I'm just saying. They started in 1886. And they're still going strong. They are like top 3 of all the direct selling companies, you know? Okay, let's talk about Nu Skin. Nu Skin has been around for 34 years. 34 years, you guys, 34 years. Okay, and they're still at the top. Herbalife, been around for 39 years, okay? And they opened up in 1980, and they're still up there. Like I said, these 3 companies are at the top. They're the top 5. They are, I can't tell what they are in a row, but I know they're in the top 5. So 3 out of the top 5, that's pretty darn good. Our company had a 480% growth in 2018. 480% growth. So, you know, that's huge. It's huge. So, you know, and it's because the people who work, the affiliates like me who work for my company, we enjoy what we're doing. It's not selling, okay? I came from a big selling background, but I don't sell. You know, it's all relationships, relationship building. I am a product of my product. And that's why this company has grown so big so quickly. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of tell you the difference between, you know, MLM and direct selling, and, you know, why we're even on the subject is because, and for those of you who are joining in, you know, I'm talking about happiness and what makes you happy and why even choose happiness. Why does people choose happiness? Well, that's obvious. People want to be happy. But you know what? There are some people out there who want to be happy but can't be happy because there's something in their, you know, they have like a hormone deficiency, you know, where, you know, they have to take medication just to be happy. And, you know, that doesn't make them happy, and sometimes the medication doesn't work. So yeah, everybody wants to be happy, but not everybody, you know, has that, you know, you know, they just don't have the pleasure to be happy like they want to be, because they have to take something to be happy. So people who can be happy, who have that choice to be happy, you know, should really find their true happipiness. And like I was saying, you know, some people don't. Some people are held back. They're held back by other people, and you know, they're just they listen to others, and you know, they don't really do what they really want to do because they feel like, you know, that's not what they're supposed to do, or you know, somebody's not going to approve, or that's not how life works, or whatever the case is, or they're living up to somebody's expectations or something. So in my career, you know, I'm able to help people be happy, and that's why I love what I do. So now let's talk about, you know, with the company that I work for, the products, you know, how we're able to make so many people, you know, happy, and, you know, how we've changed so many people's lives is within the products. You know, you look at Avon, you look at Nu Skin, and you look at Herbalife. Why are they the top? Okay, they're the top companies because there's something about their products that people keep on buying them. It must be working for them. So because we are part of, or because the founders are part of our company, we have products that are just as great as those products. You know, our customers who buy our products, they're repetitive customers, you know, because they want to keep consuming, you know, the products because it makes them happy. And what our products do is it naturally stimulates your happy hormones, okay? So that's not all it does. That's like that's the happiness part of it. So if somebody has like a hormone deficiency, and that's making this, which is why they're maybe depressed or something. What our products do, it naturally stimulates, such as your dopamine, your oxytocin, your serotonin, and your endorphins. So it stimulates those happy hormones so that you can naturally be happy again. And our products, I'm told from a lot of my customers that they work better than their antidepressants. So that's why people are continuing to buy the products, because A, it's making them happier, it's elevating their mood. B, they're losing weight off of these products. I alone lost 20 pounds and 24 inches in 4 months. But there are stories out there of people who have lost way more. I mean, so much weight in such a short period of time. So that's why, and not only that, we have our products, which I refer to the Happy Drink and the Happy Pill. In our Happy Pill, we have this ingredient in it, and it's called xanthomycin. And if you were to Google or go to YouTube and look up xanthomycin, you will see interviews by doctors talking about this ingredient. Okay, this ingredient is it comes from the flowering plant. It's called a hops plant, and it's like the most powerful antioxidant in the world. Okay. And it's known to fight 65 different cancers. It's known to help with diabetes, high cholesterol. I had high blood pressure before I started taking my products, and 2 weeks into it, my blood pressure went normal. It lowered my blood pressure, and it was normal, after 2 weeks, and I still don't have to take my blood pressure medication. So these products do make you healthy in every aspect, mentally, physically, and they really do. And that's why our customers continue to buy our products. So that is our product. So there's no other products like ours. There might be other products that say they're like ours, but not 100%. Okay, there's only one real happy drink, and that's ours. But and then the fact that we are a new company, going on a couple years, it's still a ground floor opportunity for anybody who wants to get in. There's so much opportunity with this company, and like I said, there's no selling involved with this company. You're a product of the product, and that is what sells. If I didn't believe in this product, I could not do it. I could not sell it at all. Or not even selling. I mean, selling, I guess, just naturally comes out because it's a product. But, I couldn't even promote the product if I didn't believe in it. Like I said, I've been in the sales industry since I was 18 years old. And, I've always been that type of person where I had to believe in the service or the product that I was selling. If I did not believe in it, I just could not sell it, because my passion has to be there for it. It has to be there for the company. It has to be there for the product. Would I use the product? Would I use the service? If the answer is yes, then I'm good. So as far as that is concerned, I've always been really big on relationship building. I have to make sure that my customers are, that I'm helping them, that I'm helping them with what they're looking to accomplish. And that's my primary goal right there, is to help my customers. But because it is this company is a ground floor opportunity. Basically, if you look at, other companies, other direct selling companies, let's take paparazzi, for example. I used to sell paparazzi jewelry. Matter of fact, not too long ago. And paparazzi jewelry is a great company. When they first started, you know, all the representatives that was with that company today are like making so much money. Like they are, you know, making 6-figure incomes a year now, some more, because they started when that company first started. They started when it was a ground floor opportunity. And the company is like 6 years old, I think, 5 or 6 years old. So yeah, and when I was with Paparazzi, I used to think to myself, wow, what if I started with that company way back in 2012 with Paparazzi? Wow, where would I be now? But unfortunately I wasn't. So instead, something else came into my life, and that was this company. And I have the opportunity of being a part of a ground floor opportunity company. And it's not just any company either. It's you know, the history of it and everything, and the products. I mean, everything is just kind of all falls into place. You know, it's a good product. You know, it's a great company. You know, the founders of the company, you know, all of them have a good history of business. You know, they've all been in business for over 30 years. One was in business over 130 years. So, you know, you got a great company, you got a great product, and it's ground floor. So that's just like, you know, I mean, it will blow up real soon. I mean, blow up in a good way. So, you know, if you're looking for something to, you know, get into, if you're looking for a new opportunity, you know, right now is the time to get in. You just let me know and I can give you some information. But yeah, so I just want to kind of tell you the difference for those of you, and I know a lot of people probably heard, you know, ground floor opportunity, you know, it kind of sounds cliche, right? Ground floor opportunity. But this really is a ground floor opportunity, and it's a good opportunity. So let me see what else. The thing about being an affiliate, and these are some of the other reasons why, you know, I'm so happy with what I do, because, you know, it's all relationship building, and, you know, being able to just develop friendships, you know, with other people, and, you know, especially with my customers. But there's no home parties you have to do. You don't have to do any home parties at all. You know, there's no minimum personal volume that you have to have. You know, like some companies, they say, okay, every 3 months you have to have like $300 in volume, or, you know, $100 in volume, or something ridiculous. So there's no personal volume unless you have a team, okay? And then your volume is only, you only have to have a personal volume of $40 a month. So, so there's that. There's also no inventory you have to keep at all. You don't have to keep any inventory. You don't have to go deliver product, okay? That's a plus. You don't have to take orders from, you know, like if somebody calls you and they want to order something, you don't have to do that. You have your own website, and the website is free. So the customers go to the website and they order. And it's as simple as that. Let me see. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to transport product. You don't have to transport product from A to B, from a party or to a vendor show. You know, you can, if you want, you can do vendor shows if you want, but you know, you don't have to. You don't have to carry like a big old, you know, suitcase around a product. There's no personal volume to remain active. Okay, so if you were an affiliate and, you know, you didn't have any sales coming in or anything, you know, and you had zero personal volume, that's okay. You know, you're still good. You're still considered active. So there's no personal volume. There's no selling. There's no selling of the product. You know, you don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to sell the product. like I said, it's all, you're a product of the product. You just share your experience to people, and that's all it is. And you all know, you've been on my page, that's all I do. I just share what my products have done for me. And I'm always talking about happiness, right? And happy this and happy that. And, you know, I wanted to come on, I wanted to show you guys, or I wanted to tell you guys, you know, why I'm happy. Like, it's not just the products, you know, my overall, you know, my overall situation makes me happy, but being with this company was the tip of the iceberg. So let me see what else. With this company, if you were an affiliate, you don't have to do lives, okay? Like, I get on here and, you know, I do lives, but that's something that I enjoy doing. That's not something that you would ever have to do if you didn't want to. Let me see. There's no bugging your family and friends, okay? If you know, you don't have to bug them to buy your things. You know, if we have a total training program, you know, we teach you not to do that. We teach you that, you know, you don't have to go cold messaging people to buy your product. You don't have to beg people to buy your product. You know, it's a training like you've never probably experienced. And let me see, there's you don't have to post business things on your profile page either. Like with me, you know, all I do is share my experience with the product. Everything that I have said about myself and my experience with my products is true. That's it. All I do is share my experience and share my happiness because I want other people to experience that. I want other people to get out of it what I have gotten out of it. And that's it. That's all I do. So, you know, if you can see yourself doing that, if you can see yourself using the products and, you know, if maybe you're looking to lose weight and they helped you lose weight. I mean, wouldn't you want to share that with your Facebook network or family and friends? Wouldn't you want to share that with people so they can see, hey, you know, there's a great product here? And that's all I do. Let me see. So, and there's also, you don't have to build like you don't have to create like a business page or anything. You know, you don't have to do any of that stuff. It's so easy to be a part of this company and to make extra money. It's almost like too easy, and it's almost like, wow, you know, I just made this amount of money, and I mean, there's no stress. I didn't have any stress with it. It's like, wow, you know. So there's no team building. I mean, you don't have to build a team if you don't want to rank up. So if you're the type of person that is like, well, you know, I know with some companies, you know, you have to build a team if you really want to make money. That's not the case with this company. So you don't have to build a team if you don't want to. You can still rank up without building a team. It offers health insurance. So you get free health insurance, you guys. Free health insurance. Once you've reached a certain rank, which isn't that hard to get, you get free health insurance. I don't know about you guys, but we pay $200 a week on our health insurance, and I know that's not too bad. I mean, that's just for my husband and I, but you know, still, if I could save $200 a week, that's $800 a month. So, and they also offer family vacations too. You get a free family vacation, you know, once you get to that certain rank. So, and I think that's once per year too. I mean, it's just like, you know, this company is so giving. Okay, so they also offer the Hurdler app, so you get that for free. The Hurdler app, it's a business app where they help you do your taxes, so you can do your taxes with it. It tracks your mileage automatically for you. It also keeps track of your business expenses too. So it's everything in this one little app, and it's a pretty expensive app, and the company pays for it for you to have it. that you're trained by the best people in this industry, you guys. I'm not talking like, I mean, yeah, some people come from the MLM background, but you're not trained that way. You are trained in a different, and I'm going to say the new way of networking. So it's pretty awesome, actually. So you're trained by the best people. You're paid every week. Every week you get a paycheck. Every single week. If you sell a product, you get paid that next week. It's just awesome. So, and the feeling of, once a week, and it comes by so quickly, you get a message, you just got paid. I mean, it's great. And then you also get your monthly too, your monthly bonus. And the best thing about it that I really like, because I do come from a sales background industry, is residual. You get paid residual income. Now, not too many companies offer residual income. Matter of fact, hardly any companies offer residual income. Before coming here, I worked for a company, it was a credit card processing company, and they offered residual income. And, it was great. I loved it. And it was hard to walk away from that, because of the residual. But, I found something that I like doing, and it pays residual. And that was pretty awesome that I found that. Let me see. What else? Your business. You can work your business 100% from your cell phone. 100% from your cell phone. I mean, you don't need a computer. You don't need a printer. You don't need any of that. You can do your business right from your cell phone. So, it's so cost effective to be a part of this company. And those are just some of the things I wanted to point out with this company, because, I am looking to build my team. I have been with this company since October. And since October, I have a team, about 15 people, and I have over 50 customers alone, okay? And they're all active. I'm looking to grow that too. And, with my team, I help everybody. I help all my team one-on-one. When they need me, I'm just a message away. I'm always available for them. If it's something that you were afraid of doing, you've never done it before, there are people on my team that have never done it before, and they're doing great right now. I pretty much lay everything out for you, and all you have to do is just do the steps, and you're good. I literally hold your hand while you do it until you get used to it. So if you were looking for something new, something exciting, if you're the type of person that wants to help others, wants to help people, or just have something meaningful in their life, this is a great opportunity. This will serve that purpose. I can't say enough about it, and that's why I, always, I'm talking about, being happy and all that. So yeah, the products have a lot to do with it because of how the products, how they, help our hormones and everything. And when you're my age, you need that. And when you're a young mother, you need that too. When you've got kids running everywhere and, you're so stressed out. I don't know if how you cope now, but, some parents, they need a coping mechanism, just to deal with the day to day. I don't have little ones anymore. But I can imagine when my kids were little, I mean, this would have been great to have, but they didn't have that. So, it's a great way to cope with day-to-day stuff. So, but that's it. So if anybody, that's really all I wanted to come on here and talk about. I know I kind of babbled a lot about happiness and this and that, and but if anybody has any questions and, you know, they would like to look into this opportunity, you know, I would love to talk to you. Just because you ask questions, you know, does not mean I'm gonna bug you or anything. You know, feel free to ask me anything about the business or about the products even, okay? You can go to my profile page and you can see my journey and, you know, how the products have helped me. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you are watching the replay, please comment replay so that I know that you watched and everything. Okay, thank you all so much. Have a good night. Bye.